Hi, how are you going? This one here is a completely different video. I actually went to do a remote view the other night, but instead it ended up being a channel. And what happened there is I actually went out, and I was off planet at the time, and then I got told I was going to channel through Zyron. He's an off-worlder. And so I did, and away I spoke. We recorded it, and I didn't realise, but I had put my phone right beside my dog, so you actually got to hear my dog breathing on top of me talking. So then I've had to rewrite it, and yeah, so here goes. It's a bit of a long one, but brace yourself. It's been a really interesting experience bringing this information through, so I'm going to be reading it, so bear with me. And what I cover is the ringing in the ears, program music frequency programming, calcified pineal gland, how do we evolve, what happens to the JJ people, and how to prepare what is happening, what are trees to us, and what laws exist. So yeah, so don't fall into the trap of the illusion. It's like going back as a child into the wardrobe, hiding from the monsters. E.g. Monster Inc. gives you a bit of idea. So go with inside yourself. Don't fear what is getting put upon you at this stage. There are two dimensions playing out simultaneously as you visualize rising up and above the illusion. So stay above it. Stop walking into it because it's affecting you big time. It's so close for planet Earth to evolve. People of the dark are showing themselves. The planet has been lifting into another planetary experience soon, which will be triggered off. It will awaken more sleepers. The frequency coming through are also, you will probably experience the ringing in the ears, and it's, for some it actually can be quite deafening. So the frequencies that are coming through the planet now of a much higher level. The awoken spiritually connected souls are noticing a very high pitch in their ears. It is to awaken the other souls through the pineal gland, as it had been calcified for many years, right back in many generations. They'd been disconnecting your true source to the spirit realm through your third eye in the pineal gland. It is your insight to spirit realm, hence why so many ask why can't they see or hear spirit. This connection is your source to God. They developed electronics to overstimulate, e.g. television, with their programming, gaming devices. As the addiction takes over, so does the programming. Even our music has been operating on a lower hertz, so 0 hertz to 4 hertz cycles per second. Hence, healing music is higher. Delta frequencies keep you asleep. It's easier to program. The world has been asleep for centuries, and this generation does not question. It's all about the herd humanity. It is the souls that have always questioned their reality, along with the developing their spiritual side of themselves, and listening and connecting to the frequencies that are coming through. Hence, using natural products, organically eating, spiritually healing, seeking alternative ways to enhance their bodies, as they have recognized their world is not as good as it seems. This has opened the realms for the seekers of the truth now. As for many religions and beliefs have guided people not to rely on the sight, as it can cause them harm, as there is no science backing it. So they solely rely on what is provided for them, as they refuse to look outside the square. Gene therapy, genetic altered DNA also has taken place, has altered the perspective of life. So going back to the programming of the music, one thing that they were, Zyron was bringing through for me, he got me to look this up. Now 963 hertz plus 528 hertz is healing. It's angelic music frequency of the gods. 174 hertz is associated with assisting with reducing pain and stress in the body. So pop music has low pitches. So a 440 hertz is frequency programming. Music is a frequency that can be targeted to affect certain parts of the mind. The brain communicates in frequencies, carrying information within the brain decode. The brain will have these perceptions. So you can program a person's perception externally. For example, a 440 hertz suppresses the frequencies. A 439 hertz to shut down the 99.9% of the brain, the right brain, that operates heart, mind to the divine. So every thought is a frequency. Hate is different frequency to love. So if you use music to program, you can program and trigger people and their subconscious to build rage, anger, or even trigger by an event. People will do the things that they would never normally do. Makes sense, doesn't it? You can break the enemy's spirit by attacking them by emitting out a frequency. Does this ring any bells now? What does this remind you of? A tone that is promoted every day, many times a day, that they use to get your attention. How long? Attention. Along with the hypnotic yellow stripe. Have you connected yet? Most of you will be revolted by the sound as you have disconnected yourself, as you have naturally lifted up your vibration. So start listening to the high vibrational hertz music and feel the difference within your body as you will resonate to it. Hence the music I'm playing is the music in the background, which is the higher frequencies. No matter what you say, if it goes against the safe, secure life to others that have got the JJ, it is an automatic program is to fight us, which takes them deeper into the belief trance state they are in. Also, there are non-humans that walk amongst you. They are starting to show themselves. They have no empathy as they have no soul. The awoken ones are upgrading into the higher frequencies, are heightened as they download information in their sleep state. You can see this on the human to human page, which I'll put in the bottom of the comments for you so you can keep an eye on what's happening there. Off-earth technologies will be presented all around the world. Off-world healing will occur to one once you go into the 5D reality. Do not give up hope on first injector ones as they regret it now. They need to reconnect to the soul to strengthen themselves up, even though their physical bodies have been affected. Products that would have assisted straight away have been removed from the market. So fear not. We all walk a different path, but we all get there in the end. There are also others who will never get there as they are too programmed. They will never wake up. The awoken ones will go through to the other dimension. It will be a natural process, like the way the sun comes up, shines on the body. A warming glow that will come through. You will know your whole mind, body and soul will feel so enlightened as it is the easiest transition. What you are going through now is harder, as you are paying back karma and past lives, cleansing and clearing one's soul to lighten your load. You will know straight away when you are there, as it's an undescribable experience. Your soul recognizes it straight away. You won't even question it. As Karen experienced it the other night and burst out crying, as she knew exactly where she was. That was my remote view one. You'll see it on my YouTube channel of Karen O'Dell. Your whole mind, body, and soul complete a cleansing as soon as you enter this realm. The colors are so vivid. The energies of a high frequency is more than you can ever imagine. It's like going for a swim in the sea on a cold winter's day, and it's invigorating, so cleansing. You no longer hold a negative thought in your body. Nothing matters when you are no longer worry. You will be heightened in every way possible with your mind, body, and soul. Your body itself takes on a different form. For at the moment, your body has been poisoned, battened, bruised since the day that you took your first breath. You wonder how you're even functioning and still going. It is of divine timing, and it is not coincidental where you are right now. Everything you are going through now is a process. I asked what happens to the ones that took that choice. The answer was, it was a twofold effect. There are two paths that you walk. The ones that have not chosen the other path, it will be incredibly easy for them. They will step right into the new reality. Others that have won will also walk that way, and their spiritual bodies will receive the healing. Off-world technology, as they cannot be healed on earth. The others that are opted the 2 to 3 to 4 was their choice. This cannot be reversed. Trump has always said, where we go one, we go all. They will enter another door that too will be on a path. They will reach the same destination as we. They come out on a different entry point. It is part of their journey. They have to endeavour because they are needing to unprogram that they took. They were not enlightened, so they were led to believe in something that was not real. A false illusion that they could not see beyond. So they are having to untangle the state of mind. There have been many victims in this. They were a special soul that came onto earth, that were a transmission of what they had to go through. This is something no one would want for another. They were special souls that chose to come in to teach others at this time. The blessings that they gave to others was to complete this journey. No one could thank them other than the ones that were awake. So much sorrow is upon earth at this time. The earth has been raped so much so that the man has killed the life force of Mother Earth. She is needing the restoration, so the humans that are on earth are having to be cleansed and cleared and uplifted. Everyone is having to be separated out as a farmer does to the sheep. For the satanic evils have gone at the top level. The major cleanup has taken many years. It has been a fast, it has not been a fast operation, and collectively off-worlders have had to play a huge part of this, as man could not have done it alone. The people that have sacrificed their lives for humankind were part of this journey that needed to take place. They are back home receiving the healing. They do have the opportunity in coming back as an enlightened being of the newborn. Because of the fast turnaround, they will be of the new generation that will come through. So they will be back here on earth as new souls that will enter a newborn baby. As many women will be getting pregnant shortly. So when the vibration shifts, this will be when many women will be pregnant with these amazing souls that led the world to assist others to help awaken to their truth. So fear not, no matter what, no matter which part of history you are playing, stand in your truth and stand in your knowing that your body is the most sacred side of humanity. For not one poison to touch your body. Own it and strengthen your soul, strengthen your mind and your body, and do not allow anyone to coerce you into something that is not proven and been under a medical trial. As very soon all of this will be shown. It has not been able to be revealed in any way because there was not enough people awake to lift the vibration of the planet. It had to be at a tipping point for the light to win, and we are just about there. At the same time, the clearing up has been happening in the background, as that is why you may have heard the phrase of a parallel universe, as everything is the opposite. They are still clearing everything up at the point of time, of this point in time. The worst has been dealt with, as even Australia was the hub of evil and it went further than expected. Once they are completed, they will rescue New Zealand. All the children were rescued a year or two ago. The world has had to endure the horror movie. Humanity will get a shorter version of what has really happened out there. It is up to the individual whether they want to seek more. They will be many when it is revealed that they will not be able to believe it and will go through its grieving that we all have experienced through this journey as they have ignored reality, the evil side. The ones that refuse to watch and acknowledge will stay in that reality, and it will not be pretty for them. By strengthening yourself up now in the preparation for the unveiling and the revealing, we ask you to expand your heart for your mind, body, and soul to absorb it all. By then, it will not affect you to the level that you would have as you have been researching what has been going down. You'll be ready for it to come through. More like relieved. So spend time in nature and get down to the water's edge and put your feet in the water and put your arms out to receive the healing that you are needing. Make sure you take your shoes off and absorb the energies from the sea and bring that energy to you to enlighten you, as it is the most important right now. Also for the others to go into nature to reconnect to Mother Earth and the trees. The trees are the ancestors of the fifth dimension. The communication between the trees is through their root system, which goes far and wide. So while you walk past one tree, acknowledge it because it has already sent a message to the next tree before you arrive there. Just imagine this intricate message goes through the tree root system, as each individual tree that you walk past will provide you healing, as they too have a different personality. So start acknowledging the trees if you haven't before, as you are missing out on something magical from the fifth dimension. It is a wonderland of a complete new adventure you can tap into, hence why the tree huggers, I won, as they can feel the energies of the trees. Tree huggers have a special tree that they go to, as each tree has a different personality. Yes, indeed, if you were to cause harm to a tree, they have feelings too. So please ask for permission from the tree and say you are going to give them a haircut, as they also allow them to stand tall in their energy. Always ask permission. When a tree loses its loved ones, these trees cry out to the universe. It goes out far and wide. Many that have been chopped down, the sadness that goes through the land is unbearable to others that connect to the land and the trees. Fear not. Please do not abuse the trees. Our trees are our healers. For when you are sad, you can sit amongst the trees and put your hands and your feet on the ground and bring the ancient energy up through your whole mind, body, and soul. Ground yourself into the root system of Mother Earth. This is a form of grounding as the tree wraps its arms around you and gives you the strength that you need to keep going. Do not give up and hold the line, as they say. Never give up, as you are the beacon of light and you have been chosen way before you came here. You hold the codes of the sequence to connect both dimensional worlds to help others. It is the planet that you are saving as it was going into a full destruction of the darker forces. You have awoken up as you are here to save it, hence why the connection to the land. There are many of you around the world to save humanity. And even while I'm talking, they got me to actually sit with this painting, but can you see the beautiful energy that just keeps coming through? I can feel it and I'm just watching it as well. Just thought I'd just let you know. Thank you, and fear not. It is a rolling out in the three-dimension, because those ones that have caused harm have been rounded up. Stand tall and visualize the universe has gifted you with so much strength to stand up. Stand in your sovereignty as the laws of the land exist. As there is only one law of the universe, and it is getting shown now, as man's law does not hold over the universal law. So feel the truth in your heart and do not look back down, as God is on your side. When you ask to be protected, you will be. Make sure you ask. Feel it now and know it and sense it. For they will walk on by as they will not see you if they are of a negative, evil energy. You are to look after the ones that are also suffering and protecting the children, for some of their parents cannot see. It is this generation you are to protect. For the ones that cannot see have no empathy. It is a draconian situation, the tyranny that is upon the earth. Fear not, it will be cleaned up. The time of reckoning will be upon us very soon. Do not give up hope. When you feel it in your heart, you have the knowing and that smile inside your heart. So trust in a higher power when you tap into it. No longer is the dark side have the hold. What is playing out is the illusion of what could have been. It will not be. So let go of the illusion. For one, we let go, it will dissolve. Do not feed into it. Do not give breath to it. Your light is stronger. You get stronger now. Lighten yourself up like a beacon, because anything dark dissolves. You are the warrior of light. Shine within. It is the most incredible thing you can do. So shine. Shine, shine. The future is so much closer. There is pure peace, serenity. The healing that will take place will be of many forms, but one of beauty. Each soul that goes through is lifted into a higher dimension where you will operate on a telepathic level. You have been under so much control, so you have not been able to think for yourself. As from a child, you have been programmed how to think. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do this. All that, or you will hurt yourself. This is how you will do it. Let go of that programming. If you thought outside the box, you were labelled, and also some were put on medication. Then you're programmed to work a 9-to-5 job, and your tax money went to the elite. So you have been enslaved all your life, as they have sold you your life in the rat race, on the share market with your birth certificate. Programming from school, university, laws, tax, how many hours in a day, light saving. We are controlled by time, and on the 5th dimension there is no time. This is man-made. Have you ever wondered why they keep you in the dark in winter? You get up in the dark and you come home in the dark. That is control, to keep your whole personality down, to push you down. You know what happens when the sun comes out. You start lifting back up. Too many lift up, so they have to suppress you again. This is programming. Your creative side gets squashed, and you have never been free. For the ones that cannot see, the animals are free. But man has yet again taken their control. So many have suffered under man's law. The 5th dimension, there is not one that rules there. People are governed upon ones that they have chosen. It is the people that within the communities, they do not have any other authorities over that governs them anymore. You are free to think freely. You are free to be creative. You are free to be your spiritual self, as your body has received a cleansing and healing. From there you will live free. Your whole reality of dimensional living is of one that you could not imagine. We will go now. We will be bringing much more and much more information through next time. Goodbye, Zyron. Now that was pretty intense, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I've been quite fascinated by this beautiful energy that's been with me the whole time. And I'll actually take you to actually have a look at there it is there. Whoopsie. So it doesn't even show the energy. So I just wanted to show you something absolutely amazing, and that is the picture itself. So go and have a blessed day, and I love you, and you share, like and subscribe if you enjoyed that. Till next time, there's the energy coming back. It's shining at the top of that flower. All right, bye.